Hello everyone! Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I wanted to do a double episode today because in Vintage Story there was an event that delayed most of what I wanted to work on, and I started farming in it, and then I wanted to farm in Stardew. So now we're here. But yes. Let's see. There is some broccoli. No normal quality broccoli. And no cranberries. Yeah, those will come next episode of Stardew. But we have some nice yummy broccoli. Let's see if... Yeah, we already have some. Okay. We organize that. We can sell this. And let's think on what I want to do today. We have our coop, which is wonderful. I'd like to clean out this area a bit. I want to go get my better fishing rod today as well. And I think, yes, our first silo is done. I think for now, we'll upgrade the coop to the next tier. And I think the tier 2 coop allows me to have the egg incubator, so I can do dinosaurs straight away instead of chickens first. Chickens would be nice, but dinosaurs, I got really lucky on dinosaur eggs, so I want to get them going. Let's grab lots of stone. Put those away. Lots of wood. Lots of hardwood too. Yeah, I also need to do that. Let's go grab out of the quick transport down to our hardwood area on the farm, and we'll collect some of the foraging stuff up here after. But I shouldn't need too much, don't think. And we'll gather some mushrooms while we're here. I didn't want this tree here. This tree's random. I heard a ding. Yes, 80 hardwood. We have what we need. I don't think I need any clay or copper for the upgraded coop, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to get that. I will, however, go out of my way to grab these. And anything up here? Chanterelle, chanterelle. Chanterelle, chanterelle. Cave. Right. Mushrooms go in here. Put things away. Not those. And we'll check in here. We got some marble, a geode, and it wasn't amber, it was like orpiment, yeah. I think I already have the marble and the orpiment, yes. Let's put those there. Now we run to Robin's. Or maybe even just Willie's first. I really need to get that fishing upgrade and stop delaying it every so often. Town. Ho. There's a new quest on the bulletin board we can also check out while after we go down. Say hello to Willie. But I had this whole thing that I wanted to talk about in the Vintage Story episode that I'd like totally looked over, but I mean it kind of fits the vibe of Stardew Valley being more relaxing. Let's do this first. Hi Willie. I would like this. The very expensive one. Thank you. Also, I should say hello, shouldn't I? Hello. Some fish come and go with the seasons. Others only come out at night or in the rain. Interesting. But over the weekend, while I wasn't recording, I did it last weekend, but I set a weekly reminder of Friday. Cinnamon rolls. Because I haven't had a cinnamon roll in forever, and I'm like, you know what sounds good? A cinnamon roll. And my dad's been learning how to make bread a lot lately. Say hi to Alex. Hey, I want to ask you something. I put too much gel in my hair today. It kind of hurts. Don't touch it. What? How is that asking something? But okay. Also, oof. Anyway. So I set a weekly reminder for Fridays. Cinnamon rolls. To remind myself, I want to try making cinnamon rolls. Susan... It's lovely. There's a pumpkin patch during the town fair for the tourists. Oh, there's a lovely pumpkin patch. Anyway. And this week I remembered it. And I... Rabbit. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But we looked up recipes in our cookbooks for cinnamon rolls. And we got one. And we made some brioche dough on Saturday, because that's what it called for. And it took like the whole night to rise in the fridge. Let's talk to Robin. Hey there, Glitch. I was just daydreaming about new carpentry projects. Are you doing okay at your place? How's the woodwork in your cottage holding up? It is good. I am requesting a better thing. Oh, actually, first let's boop. So we made some brioche dough and let it sit overnight in the fridge, and then we got it out and got everything ready. And oh my gosh, it was good. Robin will start working on our thing, but it was a little weird. Let's talk tomorrow first. Bleh, I don't feel like working tomorrow. I mean, aren't you kind of working right now as well? But I mean, I guess you enjoy this work more than hospital. Doctor office, not really hospital. Prehistoric skull. Let's go around looking and grabbing things up here. Anyway. There was a thing in my way. And there's a Demetrius, and it's rare to see you up, Sebastian. You're probably growing a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? Maybe I'll stop by your place someday and check it out. I mean, okay. Hi, Sebastian. Yawn. What time is it? I think I slept too much last night. Did your stepdad drag you out here to do something? Quality time? Or hold a beaker for him? That sounds annoying. Anyway. The backstory on me. I've worked at a donut place before, so I know how to deal with dough and make sweet goods, kind of. But my dad, as stated before, has been on a bread kick, and we used his bread recipe book to get everything going for the bread. It was a little weird because the recipe books was just very scientifically complex, which that's the kind of thing my dad likes. I however, would just like the simple version. the cinnamon that you spread across the dough before turning it into rolls was a bit really difficult to spread. Usually I had the problem of when I make dough at the donut place that I worked at, if you had icing, sometimes the icing would just tear the dough from the donut, even though because if the icing's not hot, the dough's not hot, but it just felt like it would tear the dough. It didn't though, which was good, but it was just a very hard cinnamon butter thing that I think could have been a little better. It tasted really good, and I like the taste. Like spreading it though, before cooking it was a little rough. Let's put these things back. But then we cooked it, and we got everything ready. And we moved last year, and a lot of the things baked differently where we moved to, and the recipe called for like 30 to 35 minutes, so we said, and it had a check in halfway and rotate the pan 180 degrees, so we did that. And anyway, it cooked in 20 minutes. So that was surprising. It almost overcooked, which was the concerning part. I was like, I don't want this to overcook, because we just let the dough rest in the fridge for a whole night, which I think was a little shorter than it asked for. I think it wanted 16 hours. I think we did a little shorter than 16 hours, but whatever. Anyway, just interesting. Let's put this in here to donate. I've already donated this. I'm gonna move stuff that I already donated into a different chest. So just a little odd things. And then when we got to the icing was good. It was a little bit of cream cheese and other stuff. I'm changing how this looks. I don't like it. Copper, iron, gold, iridium, coal, copper. I don't have gold or... Oh, never mind. Wrong chest. And I have the inventory space to actually do it. Let's put ore first. Coal, copper, iron, gold, iridium. And then that'll be dark gray, and this will be black. That light gray and that dark gray are not that different. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. Anyway, I'm not the biggest fan of cream cheese, or at least, like, if you're doing cream cheese, I want it to taste like cream cheese. If you're not doing cream cheese, I don't want it to taste like cream cheese. That kind of thing. It's just like, it's hard to find an in-between of a lot of cream cheese and a little of cream cheese for me that I enjoy. But, so initially, I was like, the frosting's eh. But then after it sat out for a little bit and absorbed the flavors, it actually tastes good. And I was like, oh, whoa, I actually like the frosting now. That's rare. Let's do... I'm gonna move stuff from Actually, no, I'm not. I'll put artifacts that I've already seen in here. And minerals in here. I don't want these, though, in here. I want to be all the weird minerals that you don't get from the mines. And I want to make a lot more mushroom logs down there. And I want a dehydrator. Very badly. Let's also collect that. Defeat 2 ghosts, it's the final day. I can't do that, really. Let's see. Mushroom log, 10 moss, 10 hardwood. Don't I have moss in here? No, I moved it. Okay. Moss, hardwood. But the cinnamon rolls turned out nice. And after making the dough, the night of, while it was resting in the fridge, I just thought to myself, you know what? I haven't ever heard of, like, a pina colada cinnamon roll, you know? Like, there's raspberry, there's lemon, there's orange flavored. But I was just like, what if there's a pineapple flavored with a coconut frosting? You know, I've never heard of that one before. I'm like, that would be interesting. Because I like pina colada flavor, like pineapple, coconut. I like that kind of stuff. It tastes nice to me. So I wanted to try it. So that'll be a future endeavor. But it was nice having cinnamon rolls after a long time. Especially homemade. I'm surprised they turned out that well. Because my boyfriend was like, usually it's hard to make cinnamon rolls that turn out that well. Good job. I'm like, really? Huh. I didn't know that. I did say I wanted to clean up the chicken coop area. I'll go over there. Because we did get the one goal of the coop is now gonna be upgraded, or starting to get upgraded tomorrow. And I got the nice fishing rod, which I wanted. Both good things. I'm assuming that's the moss tree seed. It looks like a little rabbit. It's so cute. I want to make sure it's a moss tree seed. Yeah, it is. There was no need for that seed of the tree to look that cute. Like the little rabbit. That fence looks bad. Weird. Let's get rid of this orange grass so it's just blue grass. And I'll finish the rest of that later. I need to get back to the bed. And I can put the watering can away. Say goodnight to Carmel. And sleep. Not a lot of money. That'll change soon. And I would like to upgrade my house soon. And I need the calendar as well from Robin's shop soon too. Everything will come in time though. No need to rush things. Except the money, so I can get more crops. Because I want my fields to look nice. That is the one thing that I want. Oh, yams are ready. Okay, I need to go pick up yams from Pierre. Those aren't done. Yeah, those aren't done either. Okay. Let's go get our 3 quality, hopefully. Yeah, we do. Now, I don't have the normal quality broccoli. Isn't grape technically a summer forageable? Yeah. I'll just put it in there instead of the chests for farming then. Now we can reorganize this. It's not going to look nice because we are missing the normal broccoli, but that's okay. Put those away. I can put the fishing rod away as well. Do I want it in there? No. Where's my old fishing rod? In here. Now put the old stuff in there. Okay. One moment. 3 days. Okay. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48 pumpkins. 48 pumpkin seeds and 8 yams. Let's see this. Trying to keep the art of old fishing alive. I'll pay 120 to any fisherman who catches 4 anchovies. Good luck. I can try to do that. I still want to work on the farm today though. So we'll see. Grab the trash. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. I think this way is the way to go. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Yeah. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Sorry, I got carried away there. It's fine. Hello, Shane. What do you want? Leave me alone. I'm just saying hello and being friendly. And hello, Alex. What's up, Glitch? I don't know. I'm waiting for Pierre's to open. Very slowly. Hello, Claire. I can't say that I know you too much about Pelican Town. Sorry, I should be going. Claire edges away from you. Yes, yes, yes. I just want to see if she would say anything different that time. I like that me moving made her turn around. Hello, Maru. In other parts of the world, it's spring right now. Imagine that. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Pierre, it's starting to get cold outside. That means more people can come into the shop to warm up. Okay. Yam seeds. I don't know how much I'm gonna get of these, but I will try. Is there anything else? These. Okay. Well, there goes all the money. There's a reason I need the money. It's because I buy the seeds, and then I have no money. It's terrible. Truly, utterly terrible. Lack of money. Let's put seeds in here for future. Future me will like that, if I remember to check that. We can just put the yams down. And now, back to dealing with the farm pen. Do you get less moss if you hit it with an axe compared to the... No, I got the same amount. I wonder what gives me double. Interesting. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want these trees that I'm gonna have tappers with spawn any tree leaves, well, tree seeds on the other side of this fence. But I don't know what kind of path or thing I want to stop that from spreading. That was the hoe. The farm is going to look so nice once it's clean, and then I can decide what I want to do with everything. Like, the remastered farm gives you a lot of ideas. Like, someone's house could be here if you're doing co-op, or if you're doing single player like me, it kind of leads you to think shed, which it does fit there, or silos, but shed would look better there, I think. And I want to put a shed there, but I don't know what I want in the front yard is the question. That's what leaves me stumped. There's a pun in there. The let's go to the secret woods and also the hot springs beforehand so I can get my energy back. And I can actually go back and hopefully finish more of the farm. I think today's episode will mostly be cleaning the rest of the farm. Because honestly, having a clean farm gives me I don't know what it's called. But it gives me a clean plate to decorate. You know? And I would very much enjoy knowing what I want to do with those areas that are full of stuff. Especially to find places where to put my fruit trees that I want. Okay, let's put the tools away. Sword. Wait, no. I want my hoe though. Hello, slimes. You know, I think it would be pretty cool if the big logs had a mossy texture and you could harvest moss off of them. Now that I just kind of barely thought about it, that would look cool, wouldn't it? Having a mossy log. Surprise slime. I don't see any worm spots for the grassy spots that could give me broccoli. And the slime was cut in half when it hit that statue, which was weird. Yeah, I don't really see any worm spots or anything that I can dig up. Oh, I do see a mushroom hiding there. That's something though. Mushroom is better than nothing. Now, let's grab these and put those back in our inventory. And be on our way. Put anything from the secret woods there. And I don't know if going to the mine cart thing up there would be faster, but this also is a decently fast pace to get over here and keep clean. First, I want to get rid of all these boulders. Cleaning the farm. Cleaning the farm. I don't know why there's just a path that leads there to the fence, but doesn't go anywhere. I find it a little odd. That's good enough. Big space has been cleared. Mostly just around Grandpa's old shed. Fill that up. And then that. And that. Coal in there. Fall stuff there. And I'll go back to the mushroom cave tomorrow. Say goodnight to Caramel. See what's in store. Mining proficiency. And a mega bomb. Nice. The bookseller is in town today. Well, it's too bad that I only have 3 gold. Okay. Dear Glitch, thank you for purchasing a Coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thank you for your business, Robin. Okay. Nope. I moved the dinosaur egg. But I'm assuming since I got that letter. Oh, mushroom. Let's go grab it after I grab the forage from up here. Much forage. And mostly gold forage. Put it away. Not those. Dinosaur egg. Okay. Back over here to Coop. And dinosaur egg. Let's see. That's 1. This is F1. 12 days and 12 hours. Dang. Let's open that up though. Nothing is done. That is sad. Well, we can go fishing today, because I know Willie had the fishing quest. The anchovies. And it's Friday, so if he leaves his shop, then I'll see him in the saloon. Put everything but the hoe away. Reorganize this. Seaweed does not go in here. Neither does soggy newspaper. We have some bait here. Do we have any bug meat here? No. No. Also no. Okay. Let's go grab some bug meat from the cave. And some bait from the chest up at the foraging spot up here as well. You can also say hello to Susan. If Susan is outside? No, she's in the house. Hello, Susan. Mushrooms pop up in Cinder Sap Forest this time of year. Might forage for some soon. Auntie and Leah usually take them all, though. Oh, that's annoying. Auntie sure likes foraging. And Leah uses it for nice food. Hello, Linus. Please do not destroy my tent. It's happened before, which is not the nicest thing. Let's grab from... Oh, I have to hit it with a tool to get the moss. Grab the bait. I'll grab that as well. I'll move that stuff. I need to put another chest there for like roe and treasure catches. Let's put this on for now. There's a worm spot. I'll get that after I get the worms. That's minerals. Worms. I was assuming I would make that with moss. I didn't know I would make it with bait though. Anything else in here? Not really. Dino egg though. Okay, so there was kind of stuff in there. Snatched. I was thinking that would be amber. That's like the only thing I get from worm spots up there is amber. A plum. Any more worm spots? Blackberries. Not really worm spots. Let's say hi to Alex since he's out. I'm going to do 200 sit-ups tonight. I'm pretty dedicated, aren't I? That is very dedicated. Need anything else? Nope. There's Lewis. Hello, Lewis. Do you have any bee houses on your farm? Not yet, I don't have the iron. If you place them near flowers, you can get different types of honey. That's what I want. I want the fairy rose honey. I'm mad about it. I already did Turn in ticket. I get a bed. Oh, what is that? A heart book. Blue pinstripe bed. Let's do a little foraging on the farm over here before I go fishing. Oh, hi, Elliot. My legs are stiff from sitting at my writing desk all morning. Oof. I don't like when my legs get stiffy. It's annoying. Hi, Willie. If you really want to get the fish biting, make sure you put some bait on your hook. I have a lot of bait on my hook. But thank you for the advice. Nothing else I can do. Okay. Well, fishing chest. It's a friend. Which is going to be full of things it does not need to be full of. Now, fish. Seaweed. Anchovy. Tilapia. You know what? For dinner last night, we actually had a bit of tilapia. And it was store-bought breaded tilapia. It was kind of weird. I kind of liked it. To explain more on that, the breading was spiced, kind of like Mexican spices, chipotle, corn, and some other flavors. It gave it a bit of a spicy-ish kick. Not really, but just so it's like, oh yes, flavor. Usually I'm not a fan of chipotle, because if you don't know, it's smoked jalapeno. And I'm not a fan of smoked food, really. Or burnt food, either. Usually. Sometimes it depends on the burnt food. But usually never, like, fully burnt. Like, lightly crunchy, sure. But, it is unique. Usually, I really, really don't like chipotle. The spice just doesn't do it for me. And so, well, and usually whenever there's something chipotle flavored, it's usually overbearingly a lot of chipotle, the seasoning and spice. But this one just had a little bit, and so it was pretty tolerable. And I liked it with all the different flavors. But yeah, it was interesting. I didn't think there would be something like cornbreaded tilapia with chipotle flavoring and some other spices. I did kind of like it, so I might have it again. More anchovies, please. Oh, anchovy roe and a geode. But it wasn't just the breaded tilapia that we had for dinner, because sometimes my dad likes to experiment with new food, and my mom's like, I'll try like a forkful, and if I don't like it, I don't like it, and I'd like something else. So he had shrimp on the side. I don't know if it was... I don't think it was as good as the shrimp or better than the fish, but it was better than most seafood that I have liked. Because usually I wasn't raised on seafood a lot. Well, we had it like once or twice a week, and it was just like, eh. But now I've grown into the phase of, I don't actually hate the taste of, the fishy taste of fish. And so I'd actually like try to experiment with fish, and it's just good for you, your health in general. Lots of omega-B and vitamins and stuff that most meat does not give you besides fish. So just another reason fish is good. Do I have the... I don't think so. One more anchovy. And I'll go visit the saloon and say, will they give me money? There was an exclamation point I missed. But, yeah. If at all, I don't like any other fish. It's definitely one of the things I will fall back on is breaded tilapia with that flavoring. Might be nice. Nice. Let's go tell Willie to pay me money. Willie, pay me money. Oh, you succeeded, Glitch. The anchovy is an exciting catch, don't you think? They're such strong swimmers. I don't know. I just know it's not my favorite fish taste. Well, here's your reward. Congratulations. Why, thank you. Let's talk to Marnie as well. You can catch me at the saloon most nights. Animals are great company, but I need to spend time with people too. Especially Lewis, huh? Oh, well, actually there's more people to talk to. I'll wait for these guys to go in. Good evening. It's nice to see you socializing with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Yes. Marnie doesn't seem to notice that you're here. Hi, Andy. Not gonna be able to relax much today. Too much work to do before the weekends. Yeah. I already talked to Susan. Do you have a kitchen in your house? No, not yet. Which is surprising that I can live like that. If you have a kitchen, you can cook all kinds of delicious meals. Yeah. It'd be nice to make food. I already talked to Elliot. Hi, Pam. Oi, Gus, give me another pint of your strongest. Oh. Repeat. Business has really been good tonight. I'm pleased. Hi, Emily. Your pants are different colors. Your earrings are different colors, and your necklace is different colors. It's so many different colors. Another beautiful fall day. Yep. It's a pity it'll be over soon. You mean the day or fall? Because we're like still halfway. Don't you have work to do? Do you expect me to be working at 7 p.m.? Fall is just the most marvelous season for fashion, don't you think, Glitch? It is! Dresses, jackets, layers, so many possibilities. I love it. Me too! Everyone's seasonal outfits look so nice. Like, really nice. Hi, Pierre. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. Understandable. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. For beer or just water? Robin is busy. Demetrius is busy. Hello, Victor. Victor is playing Pumpkin Smashers. If I give the cue ball a bit of a topspin, maybe I could... I don't think you're winning against Sebastian. Should I let Sam win for once? Nah. As I thought. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Yep. Let's claim this quest so the exclamation mark stops exploding. Oh, let's say hi to Penny. Fall is a sad time of year for me. Oh, that's not great. Hi, Clint. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. Near your shop or in town? Depressing, huh? I mean, depends on the answer, really. A chewing stick and some copper. What's on here? Wanted slime hunter to slay 6 red slimes in the deep lava caverns of the local mine. I could do that. That gives me a ticket. I could try and get that heart book, whatever it does. Let's do that. This is a sea fish, so I'll also do that one. That's a sea fish. That's a river fish. I don't think the rest are sea fish. I'm gonna make a sea fish chest here as well. As at the sea. Now, I didn't grab anything from the sea chest at the sea, so I'm gonna have to go back. But there's a bit of stuff. I can donate that. Yeah. Let's keep going. Oh, they're running. Jeez. Hi, Demetrius. Mario sure spends a lot of time working on those gadgets of hers. And you don't spend a lot of time working on your gadgets? I'm glad she's so dedicated. Have you met the wild man that lives behind our house? I guess I don't really mind as long as he doesn't bother us. Calling him wild man is wild. It's good to see you, Glitch. I feel like taking up a hike to the summit tomorrow. The view up there is amazing during this time of year. That does sound nice. Hi, Abigail. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Don't we all? Hi, Sebastian. Yawn. I was up until 3 reading this new book. Do you read, Glitch? Yup. Only sci-fi and fantasy. Oh yeah? Well, did you read the new Cave X, Saga X? I won't spoil it for you, but oh man. Interesting. Let's also say hi to Sam. I used to live in Zuzu City, you know? The biggest difference is the noise. It's never quiet in the city. There's way more people around you, always. And it's always bright with the city lights, even at night. I guess which setting you like depends on your personality. But which one do you like? You said you used to live there, but like, do you like the quiet, or is it hard to sleep in the quiet? I know some people sleep better in the city. Some people sleep better when it's quiet. It's all different. But he didn't explain if he's a city person or not. Hey, let's grab all of this. Little bit of anchovies, halibut, sardines. Actually, let's keep one of each in there. Can't put a chest there, dang it. Let's put one here. For all the random stuff that I don't want to go in the fish chest. Fish only chest. And hopefully no one walks over that chest and breaks it, because that would make me very sad. Very sad. Oh, Claire. Hi. Hello. Was there something you needed? Not really. Claire's edging away from you. Okay. I mean, it is dark and late. And talking to someone in that hour is kind of creepy. Especially if they just come up to you and be like, hello. Let's put that away. More stuff can go in here. That can also go in there. I need another chest for row. Oh, it works. Row, row, row. Row, row, row. And then anything go in there? That goes in there. Okay. I grabbed too much wood from that chest. There's some fall forage that goes in here. Some stuff goes in here. And here. And there's more row that I didn't see down here. Should I also put the jelly in there or in here? I think with the row would make more sense. You can eat it, so go over here. Did I collect anything from up here today? I did. I must have done that earlier and forgot. Gonna put some of these artifacts away in this chest. And a dinosaur egg. That. And go through here. Put some stuff in there. There's stuff. I want to grab it, but it's late. I'm not gonna grab that, it's late. It'll make me not get to the house in time. Chest. Can't sell anything in there because it's not done yet. Put that in there. Run! Okay. Now, I'll just put that there, because I kind of like my new bed. And say goodnight to Carmel, and go to sleep. Okay. Choose a profession. Location of forageable items are revealed. I don't really like that one. Or botanist. Foraged items are always highest quality. I would like that one just so I can get the iridium variants of stuff, but it'll mess up my winter forage of getting the normal silver and gold quality, but it's okay. I'll deal with it. And then we get the deluxe worm bin crafting recipe, a dressed spinner, and a barbed hook. Nice. And I'd like to know what the difference between deluxe worm bin is. They gave me a deluxe, and there must be a non-deluxe. Oh, yep. Worm bin. Produces bait on a regular basis. The worms are self-sufficient. And deluxe worm bin. Produces deluxe bait. Interesting. On a regular basis. The worms are self-sufficient. So this one's just better in general. So I want Moss to get that. Also, bait maker could be good. But, oh. That's a future problem. And I still don't have the freaking dehydrator for mushrooms. Annoying. Those are growing. That's growing. Oh, those are ready. I'll have to sell those if I want to buy more of those seeds. And there's cranberries. Well, I don't really know what to take a thumbnail of today. I guess the coop. There was a lot of work on the coop today. Let's do that. Say hello to the coop. And then we'll get the thumbnail. Do. Da 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 da. There we go. Boop. Okay, thumbnails are going. And Dinosaur egg is still 11 days, 9 hours, and 15 minutes out. So far away. It'll be nice when I can get more automation for the coops and stuff. I'll need more silos for hay as well. That might be the next big buy from Robin, is a silo. But that's the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we're going to have a lot of farming done. We're going to clear out the rest of the farm over there. And it's someone's birthday. I think it's Abigail's birthday. But over down there, we'll clear out the rest of the farm. And there'll be a lot to do. The series is getting somewhere. Soon it will be winter as well. Oh my gosh. But as I said before, that's the episode. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.